Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. With the price of just about everything going up during inflation, we thought we'd bring our prices down. So to help us, we brought in a reverse auctioneer, which is apparently a thing.
Mint Mobile Unlimited Premium Wireless. How to get 30, 30, bit to get 30, bit to get 20, 20, 20, bit to get 20, 20, bit to get 15, 15, 15, 15, just $15 a month? Sold!
Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
$45 upfront payment equivalent to $15 per month. New customers on first 3-month plan only. Taxes and fees extra. Speed slower above 40 gigabytes per detail.
This episode is brought to you by Atlassian. Atlassian makes the team collaboration software that powers enterprise businesses around the world, including over 80% of the Fortune 500. With Atlassian's AI-powered software like Jira, Confluence, and Loom, you'll have more time to do the work that matters. In fact, Atlassian customers experience a 25% reduction in project duration per year. Unleash the potential of your team at Atlassian.com. Atlassian.
Alright, what's up guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show, and in today's episode, recently I have been getting a lot of comments, and I think because of the recent events surrounding Just a Robot, I've been getting a lot of comments from former fans of his where they have been apologizing to me. And the thing is this: if you guys are thinking this is going to be an episode where I'm talking bad about those fans, I'm not. I am not at all, because how I look at it, you guys are growing, all right? And I can't be mad at you guys growing. I can't feel a certain way. That's what I wanted all along. The thing is this: just doing an episode dedicated to the former fans of Just a Robot, I want you guys to know that you're worth so much than sitting around being a Just a Robot flunky. That's how I looked at a lot of them. Like, I looked at it, even the ones that did sit down and they took because I feel like the ones that are apologizing, you guys probably did the least amount of damage. And I mean, if you guys made videos about me, made like racist and, a bunch of other different things, it's like, hey, at the end of the day, I'm still not going to be mad at you. I'm still not going to have because how I look at it is like, you guys weren't even in your right mind. And I don't even mean that in a disrespectful way. It's like, you see that a lot. Like, just to overall clarify that, to explain it a little bit more, I have seen that a lot throughout my life, where there are people of fame that has this weird control over their fans. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. That is something that I have always spoken out against, where I do not want my fans to carry on that way. All right, if you guys, my thing is this: if y'all want to be a fan of me, you have to understand this. I am not this king, a god. I am not what you make me out to be. If you're looking at me in this way where it's all like, oh, I gotta worship the ground that he walks on, I gotta listen to everything that he says it does. No, I want you guys to be a fan of me, but be your own person in the process. And overall, what I mean by that is that I don't want you guys to dedicate your life like focusing on everything that I'm doing. Because I'm like, I see when they do crap like that, and I'm like, that is cringe, bro. That is just flat out cringe. And it is sad to see people carry on like that. But you got people out there that do. Why? Because they have no guidance. The thing is this: if you're going to spend your life doing whatever it is that you want to do, make sure at the end of the day that it is good for you. Not on some stuff where it's like, oh, it's only going to satisfy, like, because my thing is this: after I'm long and gone from content creating, from this world, from everything, if you're still here, that's like, honestly though, let's just sit down and think about this, right? We're elderly, we're old, let's just say that. I'm 80-something years old. Let's just say I announced my retirement from content creating. I don't know if I ever will, but let's just say, I do that. I am announcing my retirement from content creating. I'm putting it towards my kids. Wait, then you gonna start hating on my kids? You gonna start, and that's the crazy thing about it. It's like, even sitting down and thinking about that. And this is more so talking to those that they're still a Just a Robot fan and they still got hatred towards me and stuff. To the former fans, I'm gonna get to you guys in a moment, all right? But no, just talking to the current Just a Robot fans and my current haters and stuff. But my thing is this, all right? I'm long gone from content creating. I haven't done videos in years. You still going to be hating? Like that's the sad thing about it, where it's all like, I can retire, I can leave all of this. Who knows? My thing is this, I can find some sort of new passion in my life and be like, you know what? I'm done with content creating. I'm going to move on to this different passion. I honestly feel that, let's say if my passion, I'm trying to think of, all right, let's say if I were to get into acting or something, let's say if I did that, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna be starring in this movie with, I don't know, Denzel Washington and Samuel Jackson, and they both playing as my uncles. Yeah, it's a remake of Secondhand Lion. That actually will work though. I feel like that would be a solid movie. Dang, I think I just came up with a movie right then and there on the spot, and I'm like, as far as me, I'm like, yeah, I don't care for mine. But who would I would take up that role. Now thinking about, dang, that actually will be a solid movie though. I will watch that. No, that's a movie where I'm like, nah, that gotta happen. I'm like, I don't know why. I'm like, dang, that's a good movie. I'm like, bro, because I think that's a Disney movie too. I'm like, Disney, I guarantee and I promise you that movie would hit today, all right? But anyways, but no, I feel like that movie, it'd be no different than the original. But yeah, like, it's just, just using it as an example. I could be talking about, oh yeah, I used to be a content creator, now I'm an actor. You gonna hate on that movie too? Movie that made $1 billion in box office, got 100 with Rotten Tomato, and that's from the audience and Rotten Tomato themselves. They're saying that it's the best movie in the world, but you're gonna go around and that's the thing that I can see my haters doing, where that movie, let's just say, yeah, I'm starring in some movie, it comes out, does good, makes a lot of money, gets a good rating and all that stuff. They still will be trying to hold on to some stuff that happened, and I'm like, fam, let it go. It didn't. The crazy thing about the people that still hate on me till this day from Just the Robots fans, his fan base, I've never done nothing to them. So that's one of the main reasons why I can't even hold no grudges towards the fans that's apologizing to me, because nothing's ever happened between us. If anything, it was a miscommunication. So that's how I look at the whole situation. That's how I look at, I guess, like, Just the Robots fans apologizing. And yeah, it's like, and I had to say, like, this has been going on long before the recent stuff that had happened with them. Like, I can think of, there was a time I remember when I was streaming, and a fan had came to my stream, a former Just the Robot fan. He came to my stream, and he was, I think it might have been, it was either him or it might have been somebody else, but I think it was the guy where Just the Robot's editor was having inappropriate conversations with him when he was underage. But it was either, he might have came to the stream, but it might have been somebody else that they were spilling some tea with Just the Robot that night. And no, I still remember, so I'm streaming. I think I was playing the game CarX Drift Racing Online. So anyways, the former fan came to my stream, and I think they was like, yeah, I used to be a Just a Robot fan. I don't remember exactly how the conversation went, but yeah, I think they were the ones that told me about Just a Robot's editor being a pedophile. And then they told me that there is this one fan from Just a Robot where they made a tweet. So YouTube, I think I've talked on this. Yeah, I've talked on this before, but YouTube, they made a tweet paying respects to, I think it was in New Zealand, where a shooting, it was like a mass shooting that had happened, and people lost their lives. And one of Just the Robots fans thought it would be a good idea to tweet to YouTube talking about, you allow content creators like TMossBoss to stay on YouTube. And I'm thinking to myself, fam, people just lost their lives. And that's the thing that, like, it really confuses me about fan bases, where they get so locked in on being a fan, they just forget the rest of the world. They just forget the reality that's happening around them. And I'm like, fam, do you not see the tweet that YouTube just put out? They're talking about people that just lost their lives. You out here bringing up some videos that you don't like. At the end of the day, you gotta ask yourself that question. Would you rather get shot, or would you rather watch a video that you don't like? I'm saying, at the end of the day, it's like, yeah, think about it. Think of the worst video that you've ever, maybe not the worst video that you ever, maybe like the worst YouTube video that you've ever seen, or the worst YouTuber that you ever watched. Like, I feel like there'll be some Jake Paul or Logan Paul haters out there, and you gotta ask yourself that question. You being a Jake Paul or Logan Paul or KSI, yeah, okay, so a lot of people didn't like KSI, or you know what, actually somebody, I feel like that she was, I have to say, she was probably the most hated musician on YouTube, Rebecca Black. that when that girl dropped that Friday video, oh my god, bro, I ain't never seen a video. Well, actually, no, I take that back. I think it was when Call of Duty, they dropped that Infinite Warfare trailer. I need to, you know what? No, I'm gonna download that game because I'm like, that game. You know what? I think I might actually have that game downloaded already because I'm like, I want to play the zombie mode on that game. The zombie mode on Infinite Warfare was, I like how I just flat out got distracted and stuff. But anyways, no, do I have Infinite Warfare installed? I feel like I do. I could be wrong. I do. Okay, so yeah, I might end up playing that at some point in time. But anyways. But no, it's like she was getting the most amount of hate because of that Friday video. And at the time, me being a kid, like, I think I remember I didn't like that because it was like, bro, it was getting played everywhere. I'm like, dang, bro, relax. It ain't even that deep, bro. You ain't got to play a song that many times. But as I got older, I realized, fam, there ain't no, and I have to say that, yeah, it's like when you get older, you realize that there ain't no reason to hate on that person. But yeah, as I got older, I remember there was a song that she came out with. I think it was called like The Great Divide or something like that, and it was like, I think it was a remix version, and I was like, fam, I'm like, dang, she actually was good this whole time. And I think I did go back, and I remember watching the Friday video, and I'm like, yeah, bro, she was a kid, you know. It's like, that's just, I guess that's something that you learn as you get older, when it's like you see a kid I guess get known for doing some cringy content. I'm like, yeah, bro, they were a kid. I can't have no ill feelings towards them because I'm like, yeah, you know, there's probably people talking in their ear telling them it's like, oh yeah, you're gonna go viral. She probably is just only doing that for the fun and stuff. But yeah, it's just it's something where I'm like, yeah, bro, as I get older, I'm like, I can't be out here hating on somebody. And I'm like, especially no kid, I'm like, that's just not my thing. All right, so it's like, yeah, if a kid, let's just say there's like a new Rebecca Black in this day and age where yeah, it's some kid that goes viral for uploading a song, and yeah, her singing ability ain't really all that good. I'm like, it's one of those things where I'm like, hey, but you know what? Based on Rebecca Black, because they just had like an ad of her blowing up on TikTok, and I'm like, based on her outcome of her career, yeah, whoever that kid is, trust me, you're gonna go places, all right? I promise you that, all right? But anyways, but no, asking that question again, would you rather sit down and watch the Rebecca Black Friday song or get shot multiple times? I'm saying, like, that's something that you honestly gotta sit down and think about. But yeah, that person did that, so I had got mad, and I think I said something along the lines like, I hope their throat gets chewed out by a dog or something. I don't even know why I said that. I don't even know where my anger was at that time. But I was just saying anything. I didn't care, and I still to this day don't care. But they were trying to say, I remember they were making videos, Just a Robot and his fans, they were making videos talking about that I wished harm to a minor and stuff. And I'm like, okay, when you're including me in a conversation about people that done lost their lives, and you out here talking about some videos of mine that you don't like, you guys hated on a video of mine where it was me talking about how I beat a video game. Y'all hated on videos of me shouting out my friends. I'm trying to think of some other videos that you guys hated on me when I did a video warning people the dangers of going to parties when a friend of mine's got shot and killed at a party. And I'm supposed to just put all that behind me and be like, oh, well, I'm sorry because I wish that some kid that turned out wasn't even a kid in the first place. But yeah, I guess I'm supposed to apologize for that. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know. See, here's the thing. I do not care. When you include me in a conversation that I don't even need to be in, yeah, I'm gonna feel a certain way about that, alright? So, but yeah, overall though, it's like, it turned out that person, so when the individual had joined my stream and was just airing out all this, Just a Robot stuff, they told me that person, they were like 30-something years old, and they were trying to say that they were a minor, and I guess I should have asked too, but they probably would have lied. I'm like, that's the thing, Just a Robot, him and his, some of his fans, I ain't gonna say all of his fans, because some of you guys had grown up. Some of you guys seen the behavior that Just a Robot, the behavior that he has and the behavior that he causes with his fans. Y'all seen that and was like, you know what? I can't be a part of this fan base no more. I gotta move on. I gots to go. I gotta go somewhere, but I just can't be involved in this fan base. And I'm like, man, you know, it's good. It's honestly good to see that, all right? But Anyways, yeah, but it was like that person wasn't even they wasn't even a minor. They were like, from what they told me, they was either in their late 20s or 30s or something like that. I'm like, wow. I'm like, they just out here be lying about everything. So I'm like, that's just crazy, man. But anyways, no, it's like just overall getting back to talking about his fans and stuff. You know, it's like I know a lot of you guys are, you know, even after I do this podcast episode, y'all still gonna be apologizing, saying I didn't deserve any of this, the hate, and asking for forgiveness. I'm like, my thing is this. You guys ain't even gotta say all of that. It's like a part of me knows that a lot of you guys feel bad for the stuff that I went through, you know, because that was like, that's 4 years that I'm not gonna get back of my career. That's 4 years where I'm all like, I could have went somewhere with my career, and I always ask, throughout that time frame, what if? That's like when I had to say from late 2016 all the way up until May 2020, like, because I see the success that I've gotten these past 4 years, and I'm like, what if this would have happened back in 2016? You know, what if I would have hit 100 instead of hitting it in 2024? What if I hit 100,000 subscribers in 2020? I'm saying my channel, the thing is this, I just remember my channel being in a good state, because 2016, let me check if I can see my stats from 2016. I think I can, but let me check real quick. So, all right, wait a minute. 101, wait a minute, slash 2016, all the way up until 12/31. That's not that a .31. What kind of day is that? I don't even. Okay, hold on for 2016. Okay, let's apply this. Let's see what I had going on. Okay, so I mean, okay, no, that's actually, that was, I feel like that was a good year. That was a pretty good year. So I got 800,000 subscribers, or not subscribers, views. Like, that was total views that I got across my channel. But I did get 5,000 subscribers that year. And I think 2016, I didn't have a whole lot of subscribers at the time. I wonder, do they do like a thing where it shows you? They don't really show you like how many subscribers I had during that time frame, but I mean, I was doing good for myself. All right, it was one of those things where I'm like, nah, wait a minute, audience. I don't think, yeah, no, they don't tell where my audience was at during that time frame. But I just remember I was doing good for myself in 2016 when it did come down to the content, because I uploaded. It was a few videos, because it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It was 6 videos I uploaded that year where it was like they were in the top 10 section of video views. But I have to say though, like, that was like my last good year when it came down to I had to towards the end of that year it got pretty bad. But no, it was like all the way up until like it was maybe it was like probably the last week or so in December. That's when it got pretty bad, and I was like, dang, bro, I don't get it. But anyways, but all the way, I had to say, like, from that first week all the way up until that last week, I was doing so good. And so, but yeah, then I started getting hated on, and it was like 2017 nonstop hate, 18 nonstop hate, 19 nonstop hate, lies, and it was like, bro, I think even 2018 too, I was like some hate and lies and all that stuff. But and then it was like 2020, it changed, and I'm like, man, you know, I wonder what would have that time been like. So that's a time frame I'm not gonna get back, but I did make up for it. You know, it's like from 2020 all the way up until now, I have to say I'm doing pretty good for myself. You know, I learned that because I had to say, after Just a Robot, anybody that has came to me and I guess tried to seek out an argument, I don't even feed into it. You know, it's like I learned. So if anything, I have to say that I learned a valuable lesson when it came down to internet drama. I am not even going to feed into that crap. I'm like, if you got ill feelings towards me, that is 100% on you. But I ain't going to be involved, all right? So I am focused on myself. I do not care how people feel about me, all right? I am quick to delete a comment. I am quick to ignore a video. Like, there's this one guy where, I don't know, he might be a Just a Robot fan, and if he is, I'm like, hey, Just a Robot, you got some fans out there that they're following in your footsteps about making videos on me, but they're doing it in Spanish. And I'm like, fam, everybody that has made videos about me, they've always have spoke English. I'm like, I'm not saying that it's bad. I actually think that that's good. In case if, I got any Spanish haters out there, then, yeah, there you go. There's some, Spanish hate videos out there about me. But, yeah, I have to say, I'm like, fam, if they don't speak Spanish, then it's like, why would anybody want to watch that? It's like, they probably don't even know it's a hate video about me. It's like, it's just stuff like that that's weird, man. But anyways, but yeah, to the fans that have been apologizing, you feel bad. It's like, fam, you ain't even got to apologize. It's one of those things where it's like, I'm not losing any sleep over it. Even when the stuff was like at its prime of all the hate and the negativity and the drama, I wasn't losing any sleep over it. It's like, it did cause an inconvenience with my channel, but hey, I'm doing better. I have to say I'm doing better than I've ever have done before when it came down to content creating. So I'm doing good, peoples, alright? So, but anyways, with that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening. Stay tuned for the next episode. Like, subscribe, viewing this on, if you're viewing this on YouTube, follow or subscribe, viewing this on a podcast streaming service. Thank you guys, and peace.